Oh. Wait a minute. There's no tigers here. How peculiar. How peculiar. Peculiar. No, it's kind of spelled weird, isn't it? Ooh. Deer tracks. I've already seen 4 just this morning. Only been walking for about 15 minutes. I'm not in Texas, by the way. Not in Texas. I am up north, as they say, visiting in-laws. Heidi's family. And I'm gonna be here for the week. So there's not gonna be any of that there tiger stuff. I hope that's okay. I know it will be. Anytime I do any sort of like, hey, I'm gonna do a thing, take a break, there's always gonna be like 20 or 30 comments, like, oh, it's okay, Derek, you take as much time as you need. You make sure to get rest and you take care of yourself. And I love you, and make sure to get a warm drink and hold the warm drink and be really warm. And make sure that you put pepper on your soul, because pepper is really good for the soul. And make sure that when you put the pepper on your soul that you get a grinder. Don't get the stuff that's already pre-peppered. You got to make the pepper yourself, because pepper is good for the soul. And it's like, I got it. I understand the concept of, like restoration and taking care of yourself. Just make sure that you understand that whenever you sit down, try to put your feet up a little bit whenever you're sitting. Take every opportunity to relax, Derek, because we love you so much. I'm like, I get it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate your concern. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. Hello, all of you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. And I guess, walk around the woods. Walk around the woods. I was hoping that I'd see a few more deer, because I literally within the first 10 minutes of me walking around, saw 4 deer. Oh dear. Look at them rocks, and caves and rocks and stuff. Maybe a mythical woodland creature lives down there. Speaks in riddles. Eats children. The old school woodland fanciful creatures before they got all Disneyfied. Before they got all woke. Which is kind of funny, because in a way, because you go back to the 1600s, when those stories were getting kind of crafted, and it just was just a long list of just children getting murdered in the woods. And then Disney happened, and we're like, well, I don't know if parents are going to want to take their kids to the theaters and see so much of that. But like German audiences were like, why not? That sounds like a good entertainment. So very good lessons for the children. Don't go into the woods. You might get eaten. You might get your little fingers pulled off. Stay home with your mama and your papa. Yeah. There's birds. I was sitting there and think, the more I go this way, the longer I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, let's give you a little bit more of a wider aperture so you can see more stuff. I'd like someone dropped their tennis ball. Jeepers, cripes, Pete Sampras. Ooh, slippery. The more I go up that way, the more I gotta walk back that way. Yeah. Got a cabin down there, and that's where me and Heidi and her brother and sister-in-law are staying. And I put my phone in airplane mode because it could be like, oh, we're gonna get up and do stuff. We're gonna have breakfast. We're gonna make eggs and various breakfast meats. Salted pork. Hobbitses. And I was sitting there thinking like, oh, been meaning to film something. Just to let you know, like, hey, I'm gonna be away. And that there's not gonna be vids this week. No vids! At least no tiger vids. I mean, this is, technically a vid. But I put it in airplane mode. Just, because I knew that the call for breakfast was probably going to come relatively soon. And I can't have, in the middle of whatever this is, cast, I can't have, like, bzzzt, bzzzt. You want some eggs? Bzzzt. While I'm trying to enjoy the beauty and majesty of nature. Woo. This is steep. I went for a run yesterday on some of these hills. Oh boy, that was something. That was something. Okay, we're gonna get up to the top of this hill. I think there's a clearing up here. Maybe we'll see some deer. Maybe we'll see some deer. Who knows? Place your bets on whether or not we'll see some deer. But in the meantime, I have to very slowly plod up the hill. Whoop, 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 whoop. Slip, slip, slip. Slippery dippery. Oh goodness. Oh molasses. Oh goodness, look at there. Was that a buckeye? That looks like a buckeye shell. It's good being back up north. Funny enough, we were at a restaurant last night and ran into this, while we were waiting for our table, this lady from New Orleans. Not New Orleans, just Louisiana in general. She's like, well, I live up here. And I'm like, oh, what do you think? It's like, I hate it. Why are you staying here? I follow the man. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, our table's ready. Just, I can't stand it. Okay. No deer. Oh, no deer. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't bring you at least some form of wildlife on this magical sojourn of mine. But that's just how it goes. I guess I'm just gonna keep all the deers for myself. Me and my little memories. But anyway, thanks for watching. This whatever. Don't worry, I'm gonna put my feet up and put pepper on my soul. Okay? Don't worry about it. You don't have to sit there and remind me that that's a thing that I need to do. And that it's okay to do. I know it's okay to do that. Worry about yourself. And people like Derek, like, I don't know if you're really you're taking the spirit of relaxation very seriously. Not by the tone that you're using at the end of that video. You know, we're getting kind of a stern lecture when you're supposed to be peppering your soul. I get it. This is slippery. I know some of you now are probably sitting there saying like, come on, fall down. Whoop, and I just did. Like, yes. Like, haha. Serves you right, Mr. Mino. Okay. Slippery dippery. All right. Well, I probably gotta get my phone off of airplane mode before Heidi starts popping flares to find. No, actually, Heidi went. She'd be like, I can't get a hold of him. He's probably just wandering somewhere in the woods. He'll show up and whenever. Hey, he's out there wandering around, just Sasquatching it. He's just out there Sasquatching it. Others might be just like, are you worried? It's like, no, I don't. Not worried about him. What if he gets hurt? He probably will, but he'll make it back. Don't worry. So, anyway, thanks a lot. I'll see you later.